Get ready to conquer the frozen seas because today's episode of Digimon Card Battle revealed our first ace of BT16 Vikemon ACE. Mega, Free, B-Skin, it evolves for 3 from both Shakomon and Zudomon. You heard that right. This is a dual support card designed to act as a level 6 boss for both the upcoming Shakomon line and the Gomamon line we got in BT14. Personally, I absolutely love this because Shakomon's evolution to Vikemon never made much sense to me, and Vikemon fits so much better as Zudomon's Mega compared to Plesiomon. So while I wish they used the recent movie as an opportunity to give Shako a new proper Mega, I at least appreciate the respect given to the Gomamon line with this card. Now on to the effects. On play, on evolve, De-Digivolve to one opposing Digimon, then, until your opponent's turn ends, all opposing Digimon with one or less evolution cards cannot be suspended. On attack, delete one opposing Digimon with one or less evolution cards. First, the on-play on-evolve is a nice disruptive effect that can neutralize an enemy boss while shutting down an entire swarm of small stack attackers like the D-Brigade or Anubis Merva shenanigans, preventing them from rushing you down. We've seen this before of course, but I do like the thought of this Vikemon single-handedly saying no to an entire field of Royal Knights spawned by Omnimon's effects in the Yggdrasil deck. Also, since the stun is a blanket effect, it will remain even if your opponent gets rid of Vikemon ACE. The on-attack is simple removal, synergizing with the on-evolve that helps put enemy bosses into targetable range, whether you blast evolve or evolve on your turn. Something that I do want to talk about is that unlike previous blue evolution source control that mostly targets or freezes opposing Digimon with 0 evolution cards, like the recent Dianamon, Vikemon takes this a step further. Both of its effects target opposing Digimon with 1 or less evolution cards. Not only is this a simple power boost, it also shuts down the game's cheapest ways of bypassing a 0 evolution card wall. For example, your opponent sticking an X antibody under one of your Digimon or mind linking with a Seeker's Tamer. 2 relatively common plays in the recent meta. It can prevent your opponent from finishing you off with a hybrid as well. Now, let's consider Vikemon's synergy with the revealed Shakomon line. A level 6 ace goes very well with Shako's protection from opposing Digimon effects because it will have a higher chance of remaining on the field to blast evolve when your opponent attacks. And since the protection lasts until the end of the opponent's turn, a Vikemon blast evolve from Shakomon will keep that protection, making it harder for your opponent to punish you with overflow that turn. While Armadillo and Ankylo help to boost Vikemon's DP, Patamon and Angemon's Inheritables help to put opposing Digimon within range of Vikemon's effects, and in 0-2 DNA matchups, trashing Paledramon and Sylphimon from an opposing Imperial Dramon or Valkyriemon's evolution cards will negate partition, making it easier to deal with those bosses. Also, just a random thing I thought of, while you have Vikemon on the field, you can drop today's reveal Magna Angemon for only 6 cost, use its on-play to evolve into today's revealed Angemon in your security for only 1 cost, and if you have beginning pack promo Armadillo under Vikemon, end up turn DNA into boom! BT16 Chaosmon with double partition. And when Vikemon is thrown into the battle area by partition, overflow won't trigger because it's moving from under a card to the battle area. The 2 save zones for aces. Chaosmon jokes aside, of course this Vikemon was designed to work with the new Shako line. Personally, I'm more interested in the possibilities it brings to BT14 Gomamon. Double blast evolution shenanigans with Zudomon ACE. With Zudomon's trash of any 2 evolution cards, Vikemon's De-Digivolve 2 can turn into level 6 Digimon removal. But the usual caveat, things might backfire when your opponent strikes back and triggers overflow -7. What I think Vikemon really brings to the Gomamon deck is more removal options with its De-Digivolve and on-attack deletion. Specifically, its on-attack is notably not once per turn. Combo this with 1 or 2 waves of reliability and it can really smash through your opponent's field without returning resources to your opponent, which I think is pretty big considering that the deck's only archetypal sources of removal so far are Zudomon ACE and Plesiomon X's handbounds. Pretty excited to test this out, and who knows, I might even pitch Shako Vikemon against Goma Vikemon to see which is Vikemon's true evolution line once and for all. And that's the news for today, a brand new ace Vikemon that takes pride in its shared heritage from both Shakomon and Gomamon. On the whole, I'm honestly just glad to see more support for the BT14 Gomamon deck in some form, still hoping for a new dedicated level 5 that's not an ace. But that's all the time we have for today, so I'll see you guys in the next Digimon video.